So, before I can really begin, the first thing you need to know is that I'm from a town called Findlay, Ohio. I'm sure you've probably heard of it, mainly because of Jesus. Well, can you tell me anything else about Findlay? No? You can't. There's nothing to tell, because there's nothing here. So, the real point here, this marathon, the company, wants to build a hotel in Findlay, Ohio. A hotel. Another one. Basically, the only things that are in Findlay, pizzas, hotels, and more restaurants than I could even care to even talk about. That's all that's here. So, what I don't really understand is, why would we want to add another hotel? I mean, sure, it's supposed to be this big, swanky thing where it's really fancy and it's open to the public, meaning they have a conference room. They're going to have, I think, a dance floor, if I remember right, or something like that. There's going to be an open restaurant with a full bar. That's great, but what's in Findlay to get people to stay at the hotel? Nothing. So, my big thing is, instead of putting the money towards a hotel, why not help former business owners get their businesses back? Main Street used to have all these big stores, and maybe they weren't necessarily big, but we used to have a bookstore, we used to have all these fun little shops with different little things. Like, we had calendar stores, we had sticker stores, we had all kinds of fun things before the flood of '08, which I'm sure you've probably heard of that. It wiped out pretty much everything that was on Main Street, and it was so bad that a lot of the business owners decided, it's not worth it, because we don't know if this is going to happen again, and the insurance companies are telling us we're not in a flood zone. So, half of Main Street is dead, and we're getting another hotel. Does that make sense to you? Because it doesn't make sense to me. Why would you want to add a hotel to somewhere that doesn't have anything that would attract people? Wouldn't it be a smarter idea to, little by little, give back to the community? I mean, it wouldn't just bring people in, it would help us out as well. It would keep more money in Findlay. We'd have all these stores, more people would shop local. We wouldn't have to go to places like Walmart or the places in the mall, which is dying. So we don't even really have a good mall that would bring people here to Findlay. They're gonna go to places like Toledo, or they're gonna go to Cincinnati, or Columbus even. They're willing to make the trip for that, not Findlay. Like I said, Marathon may be a big company where all they want to do is make money and do all these things for themselves, but wouldn't it be smarter to make sure that there's something here first worth building a hotel that supposedly honors Findlay? Hancock Hotel. Something like that. It's supposed to honor Findlay. Marathon pretty much owns half of Findlay anyway. Let's honor it by building this really expensive hotel that isn't going to help us out at all. Nobody's going to come here. Nobody would want to come here. I live here, and I don't want to be here. There's no point in this hotel. It's a waste of money. Help business owners, former business owners. Encourage them to get back into their trade. Bring Findlay back to life first, before adding places to stay. Make this place fun again. Do something to help us out, not to try and make money. It won't work in the long run. This hotel, worst idea ever.